So let's get this started. I'm gonna do this right off my phone, and it's gonna be raw and uncut. All right. So if I don't do it now, I'm probably gonna keep procrastinating. So let's do it now. Apologize for being late, but here we go. So our first question comes from Mr. Chang. And he says, the way he worded this is weird, but I'll try. He says, do you have any exception from Captain America Civil War teaser trailer? Now, this is from 3 weeks ago, so I'm not exactly sure what he meant by the question. Wait, is this still recording? Still recording. I'm not sure what he meant, but I've given most of my thoughts about the Civil War trailer. I think it's pretty fantastic. The only thing I will say is that my only flaw with the trailer is that there's just something about it that still feels small scale. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, obviously it's a big movie, but it doesn't feel like a large scale movie. You know, like when I watch the trailers for Lord of the Rings or Avatar or even Star Wars The Force Awakens, you know, I feel like I'm looking at something that's like grand scale, huge filmmaking, and I just don't really get that sense from the teaser trailer. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because the teaser trailer looks like it was all the shots we saw were shot in a 1 mile 6 block radius or something. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but other than that, I think the movie looks fantastic, so let's move on. Next question comes from Mr. Mark Barrett, who asks, what do you do for fun, hobbies, etc.? What are your top 3? Okay, good lord, let's start at the at the beginning here with Mark's question. Okay, so what do I do for fun, hobbies, etc.? Well, definitely YouTube is a big one. I mean, I'm working on my second film right now. Gonna be working on the soundtrack to that soon. And, you know, working on this documentary about me becoming a magician and doing magic as well. So those are definitely, you know, my hobbies. I'm really passionate about them. Really serious about art. I guess since I talk about this stuff all the time, I guess lucid dreaming, like Inception, but for real though. Lucid dreaming is definitely a big time hobby of mine that I take pretty seriously. Maybe I'll go more into that in the future. Let's expand this a little bit. So, good old Mark, he's saying, he also asks, what's your top 3 films of all time? Best be given, our name's shout out. Love from the UK. Well, I mean, definitely shout out to you, man. My top 3 favorite films of all time, I don't know. I haven't officially made like a top 10 or top 3 list or whatever. I've never done that. Top 50, never. But you know, top 3 films of all time, I don't know. But The Matrix from the Wachowskis is definitely my favorite film of all time. So yeah, peace to you as well, and thank you for the question. Let's move on to Alberto, this guy right here, and he asks, hey man, I was wondering where you got that cool abstract clock that would be in the back of your old setup. Also, it took me 5 hours to get Star Wars tickets. I got them on Sunday, sadly. I was wondering when you got yours. Well, definitely thanks for the question. The cool abstract clock. I don't even know where that clock came from. I think It's some family members. I don't know whose clock it is specifically, but just wound up in my room, and yeah, it is cool though. When did I get my Star Wars tickets? See, I'm on my phone now. I can't check. Well, actually, let me see if I can't find that an answer for you. While I am chasing down that answer, am I in the shot? I'm in the shot. While I'm searching for that answer, Star Wars: The Force Awakens is what, like a week away or something? Well, not a week away, but a couple weeks away. I think at the least. I lose track of time very easily, but are you talking about IMAX tickets? I would assume that you're talking about IMAX tickets, because I got IMAX tickets pre-ordered for Star Wars: The Force Awakens for the uninitiated out there, and it looks like I ordered mine. Oh my god, I really need to clean out my email. But yeah, and my tickets are to like a real IMAX, like a straight, 6-story tall screen or some shit. The screen is so ungodly large, it just makes me want to, wet myself in excitement. Holy fuck. When the hell did I get these goddamn tickets? Alberto, I am searching. Oh, here we go. October 24th. That's when I got my tickets. So, yeah, man. Wow. Thanks for your question. Next question comes from this guy. Shout out to this guy. Been with me for a while. He asks, or wait, did he ask a question? Wow, so many questions. Nice to see. Wow, so many questions. Nice to see the channel growing. Been a big fan of your videos and work for a long time now. You deserve it. I still go back and watch your Interstellar trailer reactions. Shivers all the time. So good. Lastly, to add, Leia Seydoux was fantastic, and Blue is the warmest color. What a film. Not a question, but I thought it was. My bad. But yeah, a great comment, and I love Blue is the warmest color. Leia Seydoux. Hopefully that's how you say her last name, I think. If not, fuck me. We're doing it raw! But, yeah. She's awesome. Thanks for the comment. And our next question is from Frankie. Frankie. This guy right here. Frank. Hey, Jor-El. Do you think it would be awesome to see John Constantine in the new Justice League movie? I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it's so hard to think about Justice League when I'm so excited and equally skeptical about Batman vs. Superman. I mean, plus Justice League is already so overstuffed. I don't know that I would really care. Because there's just gonna be so many other awesome people in there, but I don't know. I don't know if I would be jumping for joy per se, but it just depends. It depends. But thanks for the question. All right. Next question is from this guy right here. Oh, focus, motherfucker. Thank you. Okay. I have a question. Why don't you use drugs? Okay, let's just start that. I need to try to hold this more steady. I'll try. But so why don't I do drugs? I mean, I've done. I mean, I guess I should be careful with this question. Why don't I do drugs? It's just not needed at the current time. I mean, it's not necessary. I think it's better to, especially with me working on so many creative projects. I work 40 hours each week outside of YouTube and friends and me. You gotta have long stretches of being sober. You just got to. You just got to. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so just try when you're reading a book or something creative, you will feel outside the box. You will have no gravity. Duly noted, my friend. Second question, did you like the last J. Cole album? I'm blanking on which album that was specifically, but I like J. Cole though. He's cool. He's not like one of my top favorites or anything, but he's cool. Third question is it true you have no job except YouTube? Well, kind of already answered that, but yeah, no, YouTube is not my full-time job, not yet. Anyway, and the fourth question is, how many girlfriends do you have right now? The answer is none right now. Yeah, busy, man, busy. And let's see here. The last question is, you should consider vlogging, or you want a private life. Wow. All right. That's a great question right there. Well, you should consider vlogging, or do you want a private life? I don't know. I almost feel like every video I post kind of is a vlog in a bizarre kind of way. I know what you mean, though. Or you want a private life? That's a great question. I don't even know if I have the real answer to that question yet. I mean, but at the current time, I mean, this isn't a definitive answer, but I would say that I think I would want a private life. I mean, I don't know if I want to be doing what I'm doing with YouTube and have vlogs. I don't know about that. I think I'd choose a private life for now. Anyway, thanks for your question. And let's get on to our next one here. So we next up, Observer Alternative asks, why did you change the background? The first one was more colorful. Well, because I moved. I moved from one living situation, or location, I should say, and moved to a totally different living location. So, yeah. Come on and focus. Alright. And will you ever react to the Mr. Clickit Reviews? Probably not. To be honest with you, probably not. The odds are not good. First off, a lot of his videos, at least the ones that you're probably referring to, are very, very long, and yeah, very doubtful. But I've seen some of them. It's definitely great stuff, but probably not. But thanks for the question, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's get to Billy. Come on, focus. All right. And shout out to Billy here. Been with me for a while. What is your most anticipated movie for 2016? Oh shit. I really don't know at the current time. Fuck, I haven't even thought about like my top list for 2016 movies, but I think it might have to be Batman vs Superman, really. I mean, it's Batman vs Superman, so it might be that. Alright, next up we have Corey here. How old are you? I am 25 years old. So, bam. There you go. Thank you for your question. And, thank you, Billy, for your question as well. And we got my boy Blackwing up in this bitch. I didn't know he asked a question. Blackwing, what up? Anyway, he says, what was your favorite film series growing up? Definitely Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings all fucking day. I mean, I'm just as obsessed with, you know, Star Wars, but seriously, Lord of the Rings. I mean, there was no other film series. Does that count? Well, it's counting, okay? Because definitely Lord of the Rings. I mean, there's no other film franchise that I watched as much as the Lord of the Rings trilogy when I was a kid. I mean, I obsessively, me and my friends and family, we watched those movies. I mean, really, really vivid memories come from, you know, seeing those movies in theaters. I love those films. Each of them are 10 out of 10s. I mean, I love them. Let's see here. This motherfucker. Let's see here. JoshBaptiste here asks, will you ever react to anything else like video game trailers, etc.? In regards to that, I mean, I have reacted to video game trailers before. I have. I just don't do it that often because I'm not a video gamer at the current time. Waiting for that virtual reality to step its game up, son. You know, yeah. I probably will do more video game trailer reactions and etc. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me because, you know, the videos I upload are really high quality. I might have to do some experimentation with lowering the quality, maybe to, you know, 720, 60 frames per second sometimes, just to get some more videos out. Because uploading it just full out 1080p 60 frames per second for every video is, I mean, it limits my upload rate, so, but yeah, we'll see, though, we'll see. And, next question is from, Big Kev, who asks, what's your favorite TV show series of all time? It can be new or old. Thank you and keep up the good work. Well, thank you. That's definitely appreciated. Thanks. Favorite TV show series of all time, though. Well, for the last few years, it's definitely been Mad Men. AMC's Mad Men. John Hamm. Oh my God. As Don Draper. It's been Mad Men for a long time now, but I think deep down in my heart, I gotta admit that Game of Thrones has probably changed things. Moving on. Carlos asks, do you think the Illuminati is real? What the fuck? I mean, not in the way that the public, the mass public, thinks that the Illuminati is real. No. Is there a probability that something similar to the Illuminati does exist? Maybe. I have my doubts. Alright. Let's move on. Come on and focus, motherfucker. Alright. So, Reba. Let's see here. Kind of generic, but how did you start YouTube and think about doing reviews and reactions? Well, I mean, I think it's a fair question. How did I start YouTube? I mean, I started my YouTube account sometime in 2006 or 2007, and I actually just made an account just so I could favorite the videos that I want to show people videos, but like I hated like going through this process of like typing in the keywords and searching like where'd that video go? Here's the one. I wanted to be able to just favorite them, you know. I have them as a list somewhere, you know, on a channel, YouTube channel. So How did I get into reviews and reactions? I mean, honestly, reactions is sort of... I'm not sure how I got... I think I was watching Gator Martin, because I remember I used to see Gator Martin, the Sup Though Bros, the one with the glasses. Well, I think they both have glasses. Anyway, I remember watching that guy. And Gator Martin was fucking everywhere. Okay, he was everywhere back in the day, and I was just like, damn, why does this dude keep popping up every time I want to watch a trailer? He's on to something. Seems like fun. Let me try it. But reviews, honestly, I got into doing reviews just from watching Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman. And I just want to double check something so I don't, because this is raw and uncut. Ain't gonna be no edits, all right? At least not very minute edits. Oh yeah, it is Gator Martin. So yeah, there you have it. Oh, another question. What's your zodiac sign? Aquarius. Wow. Let's see here. Simon Waugh. If you ever hit 10,000 subs, oh man, come on, man. I'm gonna hit 10,000. I mean, it's just a matter of when. Anyway. Let's see here. If you ever hit 10,000 subs, would you ever consider doing a top 50 movies ever or something like that for your 10,000 subscribers special video? Holy fuck, I don't know. As I mentioned previously, I have not officially made my top 50, top 10, top 3 favorite movies of all time. I mean, The Matrix, I know for sure is my favorite movie of all time, but that's a dead serious list. I don't know if I'll have that ready for 10,000 subs, because, I mean, though it's still a little ways away, it looks like we're kind of on a crash course for 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if 10,000 subscribers will come this month, but it's coming soon. I mean, I can feel it. But, I'll think about it, but, that's a tough list, man. That's a tough list. Alright, and, oh fuck, where are we? Awesome video maker. Favorite Tarantino film? Favorite Tarantino film would be, they're all so good, man. They're all so great. They're so great. In the past, it was definitely Pulp Fiction, so I'd probably go with Pulp Fiction, but the more that I watched Django Unchained, I just love that movie, but Pulp Fiction's been my favorite for years, but Django Unchained is... shit. Who, in your opinion, is the best director alive? The best director alive is still Steven Spielberg. It's irrelevant of the missteps he's had as of recent. Steven Spielberg is still untouched, to be honest. Outside of that one exception, if I had to name someone, Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan's movies are just... fuck! I mean, he's touched upon everything that I love so much so far. Comic book characters, sci-fi, magic, I mean, fuck, man, he's just doing it big, son. Inception, I'm obsessed with dreams. Remember I was talking about lucid dreams? So, I'd say Steven Spielberg, but outside of that, the first person who comes to mind as a favorite is Christopher Nolan, for sure. Is this the last question, son? Oh, wait, I don't think this is the last question. It's not the last question. But, Theo, would you rather watch... oh, come on, focus, you fucking piece of shit. Would you rather watch Avatar 2 or Force Awakens? Well, once you watch one, you can't ever watch the other. What the fuck? This is totally unfair. I don't know. Fuck. Shit. I don't know. If I had to choose Force Awakens because there's going to be an Avatar 3. So, yeah. Wow. How you like that? Alright, okay, so next question comes from this person who, shout out to this person, I can tell they've been around for at least a good little bit. I'm not sure exactly, but what's your camera? Hi from France. Continue like this. I use a Sony AX100. Love it. It's sick. That's my video camera. Alright. What this user asks, what made you get into film? I mean, I've grown up being a really big movie buff, and you know, The Matrix was huge for me. You know, Star Wars movies. You know, my childhood, either I was in school, I was with family, I was with friends, I was outside, or I was in movie theaters, just constantly watching movies, constantly. And I've always been obsessed with filmmaking. So, yeah, movie buff at a young age. Come on. There we go. Is it focusing? Okay. How old are you? 25 years old. What is your job? What is my job? I don't know if I should. Probably not a good idea for me to get specific. I do work in a call center. I can say that. That's why I always got the button-ups. Let's see. Alright. Hey! Have you seen Suburbia on Netflix? It's one of the best overlooked movies of the year. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. I have not. I literally know nothing about it. But I'll definitely check it out now that you've mentioned it. Let's see here. Oh my god, these favorite films questions. Jesus, they're killing me. But what is your 3 favorite films of all time, if you had to choose? Can't answer that, sadly. Not yet. What actors would you cast for a Justice League movie? Holy fuck. What kind of psychotically large question is that? I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, at this point, I've been so focused on the people that have been cast that I don't know. However, I would say that I think Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor would have actually been pretty gnarly for sure. But beyond that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine with what they've got in real life, to be honest. No biggie. Let's see here. Simon asks, what are your exceptions for, or expectations for the new season of Game of Thrones? I did not read the books, but I do think that Jon Snow is coming back for sure. Does that mean that Kit Harington, or the guy who plays Jon Snow, is he coming back? Probably? I don't know. I think that's really the better question, because Jon Snow is for sure coming back. I feel confident in that. Outside of that, I don't know. I just expect some super epic shit to happen. I think that winter is finally going to arrive, and I think we're going to see a couple major character deaths, maybe. So, by the way, I just got to say, that teaser poster, on the Season 6 poster, the first poster that's been released, you know, with the extreme close-up, the blood, and it just says April. It'd be fucked up if that wasn't Jon alive, and that was just like Jon's dismembered corpse, like against a wall somewhere, and people heckling and shit at him. Anyway, you know, I think Season 6 is gonna be glorious for sure. And let's see here. This person asks, what do you do for a living? Well, I already got into that. You know, the call center job is my job. Keeps me going. And oh! Looks like this is the last question, Zach. See what we got. Will you ever review classic albums like Kid A, Loveless, etc.? Very nice question to end off on. Yes. Well, at least Kid A. Kid A, yeah, definitely. Kid A is my favorite album of all time, currently undefeated. So I've had a couple ideas that were great for that review. They didn't work, but yeah, I will be doing Kid A in the epic fashion sometime in the future, and I will be doing some other classic album reviews as well. Just not yet. I want to get through my. I want to chew out a lot more 2015 album reviews, because I do want to put up a list of my favorite albums from 2015. So definitely expect an avalanche of album reviews to be hitting you guys. But I know this. I don't have much storage on this fucking phone. So yeah, I think looks like we're cutting it there, guys. I know it's been like 3 weeks, so sorry about that, about the delay. But other than that, thanks you guys for the questions. Really means a lot. And we'll probably do another Q&A. Once we get to 10,000 subscribers, so that I don't want to try to do these too often. So, I kind of want them to be a little bit special. So, but yeah, thanks you guys for the questions. You guys are awesome. And over and out.